One of the main things is identifying what part of the fall you're in. So are we at the beginning of the fall transition, or are we, right in the middle or towards the end? It can all determine on what areas you need to fish on your lake. Now, one of the easiest ways to determine that is when you get on your lake, pay attention to your water temperature, okay? As that water temperature starts to cool, getting below 85 degrees, a lot of that phytoplankton starts dying off. The zooplankton comes in, starts eating it, and the shad start falling onto the backs of these creeks. And as that water, that thermocline comes up and expands, as we talked about in the other videos, that can tell you exactly where you need to be. What I suggest is if you go through a dry spell and you get out on your lake, I typically like to start out on my main lake points and see exactly if a lot of fish are piled up out on the main lake. If I'm not getting bit consistently and I'm not seeing much fish activity, I like to move into these long creeks or these shallow sloughs to where there's multiple secondary points and fish off of them and see if the fish are active on them. If they're not, I move my way further back to the back of the creek where we are at today, catching a bunch of fish, So just work your way from the front to the back, and you can do this without having to have a whole day. You can do this without a 3-hour span. What I would suggest is don't spend any more than 20 to 30 minutes on each area, and keep moving consistently with baits that match whatever the fish are eating on your lake or your river system, and I guarantee you'll bump into them and catch a bunch more fish.
Question of the day. When was the vibrating jig invented? 1983, 1997, 2003, 1977. Comment your answer below.